Hello guys, and welcome to my new video. Today we're gonna talk about 3.21 changes as well as summarizing 3.20 strategies and maybe what to expect from this channel in the next league, right? So let's start with the changes because there are not many changes that directly impact blighted maps. So yeah, more or less all the changes apply to the loot, right? So there is no changes in the mechanics, in rewards, etc. No league mechanics have been removed, so the chests will be the same. So what we can expect is less time required to loot stuff, and this also means less time to sell the stuff, because now all those currencies are in the stack of 20. Okay, those are, let's say, irrelevant for us because they drop in a very small stacks, but yeah, those three drop actually in quite big stacks, and we use Orb of Alchemist to choose our maps. 20 is better because it will be, faster and more convenient for us, so this is only a good change for us. Splinters are more expensive because the number of splinters is reduced, and the types of splinters are now, the different types of splinters have different area levels now, but this is now pretty high, so we can expect that people will still use those to level up. Currently it's like Nettles and Chayula that are only worth anything. So remember, if you use like 3.20 filter, you need to check splinters because those will have some value now, right? Yeah, and the number of splinters dropped is reduced. However, they didn't mention Blight, but I guess it's Blight 2, right? Because they order such as, right? So I guess it should be like this. But, they really hate Blight, so they always forget about it. What else? Like the Scarabs go up, but I think with Scarabs it's a different case because people that play maps usually use Scarabs. So if one Scarab is better than another, it's usually like the the capped market, right? If maps are better than, bossing, than blighted maps, than heist, if you earn more on maps, then maybe more people will use Scarabs, right? But it's still like there is a balance. You can change Scarabs to another type. So I think those Scarabs will be more popular, although I don't think it really matters for us because in the end you just sell them in bulk and it doesn't matter. What else? Right, so we have a new map mod. Map mods are pretty important for us, and this one is quite free because it deals chaos damage. So the question is how much % of rarity and increased item it will add. If it's like high tier mod, that's good. If it's not, then whatever, right? But for for the Phantasmal Cremation or builds that use CI, this is basically free, right? I think blighted maps are mentioned as maps, right? Because we don't see this in other types of maps, but they are just maps. What else is that the unique items might be worth a little bit more in this league because you need to combine two trees of those unique items. So it's like with recombinators, people will have to play with it. So that's going to be interesting. What will be the meta, especially that currently we have Divine Orb that is quite expensive. You cannot reroll uniques, so this is the first reason why some uniques can have value. Another is that you will have to get good roll on your unique, and then you will have to XP it and consume another unique. So I guess there might be some items that will give us a little bit of currency, and blighted maps drop a lot of unique items, right? So more or less those are all changes. There is no direct change to blighted maps, to oils, to mechanics, nothing. This is, I think, 4th league in a row when they did not do anything except for the reflection oil, which is complete and utter shit. So yeah, forget about it. But yeah, as always, blighted maps get a lot of, let's say, different feeling based on economy, because the changes that they made, you know, will shift the economy somehow. So let's see, right? So the chaos orb is now in stack of 20. Let's see how expensive divine orb will be, because now you can trade like 1200 chaos orbs in one trade. So I think we can expect like divine orbs for 250-300 chaos like after 1 week, and I think 300 chaos is my guess that will be this league price, unless they figured out what to do with chaos orbs, how to consume them for crafting, for I don't know, map mods, etc. So yeah, this is it. So going next to the strategies. So in this league I did not play that much because I was on holiday, then I changed my job, so I had other stuff going on in my life. So when I had time to play Ravaged maps, I played a little bit, but after playing like 200-250 I burned out, because there were barely players playing, the economy was like very mature. I did not have any goals for this league. I did not like the Sanctum mechanic. I played with it a little bit. So basically I took, let's say, some time off this league to have strength and power for the next one. So I mostly tested this strategy. I mean, I tested a lot of strategies, especially that I spent a lot of time before they buffed the Ravaged maps last league. So it was quite, underwhelming, because all I did is now useless. It's just, we cannot refer to this because now they brought back the epidemiology. So this is a huge win for us. We can still enjoy the content. So yeah, so after testing, I mean, those maps, I came up with this strat, double golden oil, triple silver, opal, and triple teal. It's pretty good. And then they released this stuff called Voidborn Reliquary Key, and I heard a rumor that, okay, why not triple golden, right? So when I tested this, this thing was already released, but it was like 2 divines, right? Then it was 3 divines, then it was 4 divines. So as you can imagine, the more expensive divine orb is, the more expensive the keys are. Maybe when golden oil is like 60C, it's like, 3 golden oils are no-brainer, right? Then you just go 3 golden oils, 3 silver, 3 teal, and you don't care. But I tested this, right? So I tested this strategy, and well, if you don't get lucky with the Voidborn keys, this is actually the only thing that I think can drive the income in let's say short sample, right? In small sample, sorry. So when we would have like, I don't know, 2000 maps run, maybe we could see what is the drop rate for expensive divination cards, maybe some, I don't know, unique jewels, maybe some unique items. So yeah, then we could maybe see the big profit. But early on, that's definitely not going to work. I don't think the double golden oil is going to work, so I think I will start with 1 golden oil, but I will see what is the divination or divine orb price, and to see what are the new divination cards. Because if we hunt for expensive rewards like double golden plus opal, somehow creates this combination where it's just, let's say, printing a lot of divine. So I had some screenshots where I dropped from single nodes on this account. So yeah, you can see like with opal, I think it's what you get, like this is 1 node, right? So you get like 3 divine orbs from 1 node, the key, or 2 keys from 1 node. So yeah, I think opal oil is sometimes just making it rain. And if you run triple golden oil, which I tried to explain in chat in my Discord, it means that the first oil has the most, let's say, efficiency, right? Effectiveness, right? The second one is a little bit worse because you cannot trigger the application of the same reward twice. Which means if you roll a dice and you roll 1, it doesn't matter if the success is from 1 to 5 or from 1 to 3 or from just 1, right? You still succeed. And for this reason, I calculated that the efficiency of let's say, following golden oils is reduced, which means you get less value for the same cost. This is pretty complicated, and there are a few more reasons why I think 3 golden oils are rarely expected to be the best. I am quite amazed that 2 golden oils are best in slot, but the opal oil is, how we say, you cannot rely on it, because if it triggers like the armor chest, it's just gone. It's just waste. And golden oil affects all the chests. And I think this is the reason why 2 golden oil are still better. But the 3rd golden oil and lack of opal oil, which I think is crucial, because of the combination I told you, right? If you hit like opal oil on your currency chest, you have double golden oil, and you are lucky, right? You can print like a lot of rewards, which will increase your income per hour. And with triple golden oil, you always pay like the prime cost. So this is a downside for you, because you pay more. 60C per map is like, you see, it's like 700 chaos per hour almost. That's 2.5 divine just for having this little bit more chance to duplicate your reward and get maybe Voidborn key. But again, I think it maybe depends on your luck. Maybe we need to test this in the next league on bigger sample. Maybe this will change, right? So the important stuff that I wanted to talk about is like the clear time, because the clear time that I have here is pretty chill, right? For the 2 golden oils, it's like 75, but that's for beginning build. I mean, I don't want to put like 70 in here, but after like 3 weeks of the league, you shouldn't be doing this for more than 70 minutes, so the income even goes up on this strat, and that's pretty cool, right? So remember, like, time here is a huge important factor. So try to be fast, try to adjust your loot filter for the next league, try to start with like, I don't know, semi-strict, maybe then strict like level 4, and then customize it yourself. I uploaded in the last league some guide, right, how to adjust your own how to customize your own filter for Ravaged maps. I showcased which categories I do. Yeah, so that's the best way to go. And remember, optimizing time is better than optimizing like the oiling. And this is why the triple till is king. Yeah, I tried to somehow tier the oils, right? So I was like removing 1 teal, adding 1 opal, adding 1 golden, etc. Playing like, just changing small elements and then trying it on maybe small sample, right? But like 10 maps, 20 maps. But when I saw, okay, what's happening, it's like you get the feeling whether you step the right direction, whether it looks better than it was, for instance, the last hour, right? So you try to double golden oil and triple teal, and then you switch to double golden oil, 2 teal, and maybe 2 opals, right? And you see that, okay, it's not ticking, right? You lose time by losing golden oil, teal oil, so your runs are longer, but you don't see much different rewards. So I think that, yeah, triple teal is like no-brainer, triple silver after buff is no-brainer. This leaves us with basically 3 slots, so that's not many combinations to do. However, of course, I will give other strategies a chance. I played non-golden oil strategies this league, and they fucking sucks, because the Voidborn key and the divination orbs are so fucking expensive that nothing can compete. So before, in 3.18 and 19, actually the cheaper strategies were optimal, because you couldn't really, let's say, get the value back from the big drops. And yeah, the divination cards were removed, and now we have the divination orb card as well, which is like extra, right? So yeah, overall, please try to this strat next league as soon as possible. I have created like this Poor Man's Ravaged Blight cremation guide, which means that we should be able to clear this strategy in few days. Unfortunately, I will not be able to race this league because we have Easter and I'm traveling to visit my family. So I will, let's say, try to finish campaign on my potato PC out there However, I'm not sure if it will support running blights. I will not be able to create videos, so maybe try to catch me on Discord. I will try to reply your questions. I will have POB. I will be able to maybe help you with build, because I will have maybe more time to help you out instead of playing myself and trying to get money. And yeah, and I think I will try to showcase some videos on Tuesday. So let's see how much I can do on my potato PC and where will I be. I guess I will be doing normal blights on Tuesday, but you should be doing, if you are like, you know, a really hardcore player and you're gonna finish campaign on Saturday, play blights on Sunday, maybe play, let's say, juiced blights on Monday. It's possible that on Tuesday you will run this strategy with triple teal with this build, and you know, get your money on and buy mage blood fast, and I don't know, have fun with the league or whatever you want, right? So yeah, that will be it. I think we talked about everything. So to summarize, there are no big changes. This strat is superior to triple golden oil according to my tests, and yeah, and expect some videos on Tuesday. Yeah, I hope you like this video, and of course, yeah, stay tuned for the next league, and yeah, good luck. Bye.